Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be adding a bit of rice to the Commodore. And if you don't know what I mean by rice, I'm talking about Plasti-dip. We're going to be Plasti-dipping the badges black. It's little and easy, I know, but it's sort of the first thing. I think it gives a bit of personality to the car, and it's quite cheap. So let's get into it. So I'll go through what you're going to need to do this. So I just got it all set out here. First of all, we're going to have to clean the badges. So we've got some wax and grease remover. Some microfiber towels to clean and dry, and then some cotton wool tips just to get in between all the gaps. Then we're going to tape and sticky tape it. Masking tape would be better, but I can't find any masking tape at the moment. And then we get onto the Plasti-dip, which this one is a Duplicolor custom wrap. You can see that. So that's what we're going to be spraying with. We'll be doing a number of coats on that. That should be pretty easy. Then we got toothpicks here to cut around the badges. And then I'm going to also be trying one of these. It's a dental floss stick thing, and it's got like a toothpick bit on the back, which is plastic, so it might cut it a bit better. And then just some Newry's tools if your car needs something special. So I guess let's just get straight into it. Today's been raining, so the car's a bit wet, so I'm gonna have to dry it a little bit. So yeah, we'll give it a bit of a dry, and then we'll get onto the wax and grease, and we'll remove all the dirt and grime and whatever you can't see on there that's gonna make the paint not stick to it. And then we'll start taping it up, so let's get to it. So like I said, we're going to start by cleaning it off a bit, and because my car's wet, I'm going to have to dry it first. So we're going to get a microfiber towel. I'm just going to go over where it's going to be going. Do a bit of surrounding area too, because you're going to be putting newspaper there. Obviously you don't want it soaking up with water, because then it will go mushy. So just quickly dry everything off. Especially the badges, you need that done. And then if you've got a wing like me, just do that. And get a bit on top, because we'll probably end up taping it up. Because this stuff oversprays a bit. Okay, that looks good. Now we get on to doing the wax and grease. So this is just super cheap water, I guess. It's pretty cheap. It's just going to remove like surface contaminants and stuff. Gets rid of all if there's like oils or dirt and grime and stuff, whatever's on there. So we're just going to get rid of that, so then the paint will stick nicely. So get another microfiber towel. That was a drying one. We're going to get a new one. And basically we're just going to spray it on here and wipe over it. That's about all it is. So just give it a nice wipe down, nice clean, and then we'll get in the gaps. We'll get in the gaps with the cotton tips. Okay, now that we've done with this, what we're going to do is get a cotton wool tip, bud thing, whatever you call them, and just spray a bit on the end of it, and then we're going to get in the gaps of it. So spray a bit and just get in all the holes, because you want the paint to stick in there as well. You don't want it to be peeling off, because that's where it's gonna start to peel. Okay, now that that's done, we're just going to get the orange one again to just go over it again. So spray a bit more on, and just go over it to clean off anything we brought to the surface. So we just dry it with the dry part of the towel. Just give it just dab on it. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so we'll go get the newspaper. So we just got some newspaper, some sticky tape. Like I said, masking tape would be much better. I couldn't find any masking tape around the house, so I just got this one for now. But basically what we're going to be doing is covering up all the areas we don't want to paint, I guess. But you need to leave a border around your badge, so you can peel the Plasti-dip off and make sure it stays on there. So basically you just start, I guess, square in the middle, because that's where we're going to be doing it first. And just tape it up. Okay, so I've just finished taping and newspapering the back up to cover it up. So this is pretty much what it looks like. It's all newspapered. We've got just around the edges is where all the tape is. So we leave a bit of a gap, so like a bit of the paintwork, sorry, so then you can peel off the Plasti-dip. Just like that. So now, let's get onto the paint. Okay, so once you've got that all shaken up, we're basically, I'm just going to test this. Okay, so what you want to do is some even coats. We're going to do about 4 or 5 coats probably. So first of all, I start going straight on, and then we'll go down, then up, and side, whatever. So basically just sort of aim here because you don't want to get any overspray anywhere else. And that's about it. So let's give it a go. Now you want to leave that for about 5 minutes to dry before you do your second layer. So let's leave that for 5 minutes. So I've got my timer set, and while we wait for that, we're going to take off the front badge because I don't think we can paint it while it's on the car. So see how the badge is on the grill? I don't really want to spray all this, so we're going to take this badge off and then do it on the ground separate. So that's what I've got these tools for, because I've actually got to take the grill off to get it out. I think I've never done this before, so we'll soon see if that's how you do. So we're going to pop the bonnet to get into there. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. We got 2 10mm bolts, I guess, and then we got 2 just like panel pins. So we're going to get rid of them to remove the grill out, and then we'll take the badge off. So I got the tools. We're going to start with these pins. Okay, so that's out. And just pop these pins out. Just get the tool under here. I'm just using the upholstery clip tool. Just like that. And now hopefully this grill should just come off. Okay, so we'll leave that for a sec. The time is actually going off for the paint, so let's add another coat. Now all I'm going to do this time is, because I went straight on, we'll go down and up. So basically with our badge, we're just going to go this way and then also up like that. So just like that. Now let's leave that for another 5 minutes. There's my phone. We'll set another timer for 5 minutes and come back to it. So with this, I'm actually going to try and just remove the badge without removing the whole grill. It doesn't want to come off as well as I thought it would. So yeah, we're just going to remove this and then hopefully it should just pop out. Now I'm really struggling to get this one off, so I've resorted to a new tool to see if it will come off. Hey, we got it! Hey, there we go. We're out. Okay, that was a lot of effort. Okay, so basically the plan for the front badge is I'm just going to be putting it on newspaper like this. We're going to have it spread out. I'm going to sticky tape this down so it doesn't get blown away by wind or whatever, and then just do the exact same spraying that we've been doing on the car. Okay, awesome. So now that that's done, we're going to clean that badge up. But before we do that, timer's going off again. So let's have a look at it and we'll check it. So as you can see, it's coming out alright. Badges are looking pretty good. I'm going to give it one more coat just to be sure. I think that should be enough, but I'll just go one more, just to be sure. So again, I'm just gonna do it straight and kind of do all angles, I guess, just to give it an even coverage. So again, just like that. Let's go sort of one with each thing. That one's the most hard one because it's got so many angles. And then again the S36. Just like that. So now I'm going to leave it for half an hour before I actually go ahead and touch it. So we'll set a timer for half an hour. And then yeah, we'll cut it all out and take it all off. So let's get back to the first one. Okay, so again we're going to clean the badge, make sure there's no stuff on it, and basically that's all we're going to do. So we'll just get the rag, the microfiber towel again, give it a spray, and wipe it over. Now you shouldn't need to use the cotton tip for this one because you can get your hand in there. It's just the badges because it's just with the back badges because there's the car as well. It's on the car, I mean. Just like that. Okay, so now we can move straight onto painting it. Once it's clean, I just put this newspaper down so I don't get on the concrete and around the area. So we're just going to spray it, make sure you don't get overspray again, and we're going to do about the same amount of coats. And the same way too, so make sure you're straight on then you do angles. So I'll leave that for about 5 minutes and come back to it. Okay, 5 minutes is up, back to another coat. Now we went straight on before, so now we're going to go on and do the angle. And be careful not to blow the actual emblem away, because yeah, you don't want to blow it away and get stuff on it. Let's leave it for another 5 minutes. Back to another coat. So we've done straight on, we've done these sides. Now, ooh, that's a hair. Ooh, don't want to get that on there. Make sure you don't get hairs on there. So we've done this side, that side, and the front face. So now we're going to go this way, and see how that turns out. Okay, let's see how that goes. So once again we're going to do one more coat on the front of the badge. This one should be probably the last coat, I suspect. So let's see how it goes. So again we're just going to do a bit of a whole coverage. Okay, so that should be enough for the last one. We'll let that dry for half an hour, just like those badges. Those ones are nearly done, so we'll be back at them soon. And then yeah, just let this go, see what happens. Happy days. Okay, so our time is just going off to take the paint off the back. So we're just going to test it. I feel like it's still maybe a bit wet, so we'll just have a look. So what I'm going to do to test it is I just got the toothpick. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a scratch. And if it starts to peel, yeah, I think that's a bit wet still. So I think that's a little bit too wet still. So I'm just going to leave it for like another 10 minutes and then we'll try it again. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. I'm pretty sure it's dried up now. So we'll just grab the toothpick and we'll give it a bit quick of a test. So yeah, it's cutting alright, so I think it's pretty dry. So we'll give it a go at cutting it up now. We'll give it a go, I think we'll give it a go with the toothpick. And then if that's starting to not work, then we'll move on to the dental floss stick thing. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut the border out first. I like to do that. And then I usually get rid of all the newspaper or something. So we'll start by cutting out the border. Okay, I'm going to move on to the dental floss stick because it's starting to tear. I'm going to give it a go at cutting off the end because the end's really flimsy. So I'll make it a bit stiffer. Oh wow, that hurts heaps better. That works so much better. So all I done was I folded it back and then cut off the tip. So I'm actually going to cut that. There we go, heaps better. So we'll just use that and we'll cut around the badges. So now I'm going to remove the newspaper and then we'll see what we're dealing with. Be careful you don't tear the tape, the actual Plasti-dip, because if you tear that you could possibly stuff it all up. So it's alright to tear away the newspaper, but just try and be careful with the Plasti-dip. So now that we've taken all the paper off, we can start cutting around the badges. I'm actually going to try peeling it first, just to see if it comes off a bit better. Because it looks like with the Holden badge here, it looked like it was actually just peeling off alright. So we're going to try, we can peel that bit off obviously, but we're going to try just peeling it off, so see if that comes off. Oh yeah, it looks like it's working. Okay, awesome. That'll be a much cleaner line than if I cut it, because it tears when you cut it. Awesome. Now we'll try doing this one. Okay, so they've sort of come off. Now we've just got to get all the stuff that's in the gaps of them. So we're going to take all that off, and then inside like the O and the D and all the letters, and then inside the 6 and stuff like that. So for that we're going to use the toothpick or the green dental floss thing, and we'll cut into it and then pick it out, and then that should work. So we just finished cutting all the Plasti-dip off around the badges now. We've gone inside all the letters, around the corners, in around this, and then again around that. It turned out alright, especially with this one. This one turned out alright if you just peel it. The toothpick and the tooth floss thing seems to tear it a little bit, so the edges look a bit crappy. I'm not too happy with how this Commodore badge turned out, and then there's a little tear on here, but the SB6 one turned out pretty well. So I think I'll probably end up just shaving it, so take the badges off or de-badge it or whatever, but that'll be a later time. So now the front one is finished. Whoop, and it's blown away. So now the front one is finished, we're going to try and put this one on now. It's nice and dry, and it turned out alright, apart from the dog hair. There we go. Okay, so that turned out alright, so we'll go put this one onto the front, I guess. So we're just going to dry all this water off, because we don't want that behind the badge, otherwise it could wreck it. Okay, that's just about all we can get off. So now we will put the badge back on that's been painted. Just be careful, because Plasti-dip is very easy to tear off, especially on the corners, because it's not completely bonded to the plastic yet. So be careful when handling it and try not to be too rough. But pretty much all we're going to do is slot it back into the grooves and click it back on. This is very scary. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so that turned out alright. Okay, now we're just going to put these pins back in to stop the grill from moving around that we removed before. So just push them back in and clip it down. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. And the bolts. So just go in these ends. Oh, there goes one. And then we've got to get the other one out from when we drop it. And and that one just goes into there. Tighten it back up with your ratchet. So, close this down. Bob's your uncle. There's the finished product. We've just painted the badge black. So the back, I'm happy with that for now. I'll probably have that for a little bit, and then if I start to like it or if it starts to peel off, I'll probably just shave it. If you're going to do this yourself, try not to wash it for about, I reckon, 2 days, 72 hours or something. Just because when you wash it, I've actually done it before and the sponge ripped it all off because I washed it the day after. So leave it for a little bit, let it eat into it, and let it just bite on pretty much. So basically that's the end of the video. I'll show you a bit of the badges a bit close. So just here, like I said before, it had a bit of a tear. Oh, you can't really see it, but it's got a bit of a tear there. And then this badge ended up, it looks a little bit grubby, especially in between the gaps. But like I said, I'll probably end up debadging it, or maybe even buy black badges because I do like the look of it. I think it looks pretty good with the black. And then I'll be having like a black other things, I'm not going to say them yet, but other black accessories to tie in, and it might look pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you out if you plan on doing this yourself. I actually also have another video on my channel that I done with my old car, and it's a bit more detailed video on how to plasti-dip the badge. So if you want to check that out, go have a look. I'll probably link it up there. But that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.